on TMZ.
Knowles is confirming when Beyonce is at her shows, she can get real mean back there.
She would say, in the morning, and I'll be like, in the evening too. When that concert going.
You know, she might curse you out.
You can't curse out your mama for any reason.
Yes, you can. It's true, though. When you have a baby, someone usually comes to help you. If it's your mother-in-law, you have to, like, take whatever's happening. If it's your mom, you're like, get that baby.
Victoria Beckham making fun of David Beckham for his fireworks.
I think it was great.
It's just hijinks between couples.
What are they supposed to do? Just sit around and do nothing?
If you watch the documentary, he cleans the kitchen.
Oh my God.
Are you super messy?
No.
When you take off your clothes when you come home, do you put them somewhere?
Yes.
Are there clothes on the ground or in the basket?
In the basket.
So you take off your underpants.
Well, I'm not getting into this.
Tom Holland's dad, he's a stand-up comic.
The boy who plays Spider-Man is my eldest son.
He said, people always ask, how does Tom's fame affect the 3 other sons?
And the answer to that is what are the boys?
Candace Cameron Beret at LAX. I saw you take your Bible on the plane sometimes and read your Bible while you're flying.
She has a line of Bibles. You can buy the Candace Cameron Journal Bible.
The reason I like that Candace kind of wears it on her sleeve is when I was younger, this song came out called You Light Up My Life. You say that to the person you love. Turns out it's about God.
You're mad because you don't love God?
You can't trick Satan into suddenly singing that he loves God.
We laughed about this recently because I was saying, girl, you get really mean back there.
That's Tina Knowles talking to Sherry Shepherd about when Beyonce's backstage, she can sometimes occasionally be a teeny tiny little bit maybe not so nice.
She might curse you out. She might even curse her mom out.
Wait, Beyonce cursed her own mom out?
Well, Tina didn't say that exactly, but she did say,
She would say, in the morning, and I'll be like, in the evening too. When that concert going.
well, thank God Beyonce didn't curse her mom out, because that really triggers weird sheltered mama's boys. Not that any work here.
You cannot curse your mom out.
You can't curse out your mama for any reason. I never would have thought of doing that.
No.
No, you can't cuss out your mom.
No!
She brought you into the world.
You can't cuss out your mama for nothing.
Okay, we get it. You love your mommies. And so does Queen Bee.
After we get out, she'll say, Mama, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, I know.
So, what's the takeaway here? Tina and Bay have a great relationship, and sometimes you just gotta cuss out your mom.
When you have a baby, someone usually comes to help you. If it's your mother-in-law, you have to, like, take whatever's happening. If it's your mom, you're like, get that baby and get me water.
Thanksgiving must be fun at her house. Thanks, Tina Knowles.
Daddy, what are you doing?
Fireworks. So Victoria Beckham ended up wholesomely making fun of David Beckham for his failed fireworks. She ended up posting on Instagram, David Beckham lighting fireworks. And so if you put it in a glass bottle, thinking that it'd shoot up, right? And he goes and he lights it up and he runs away thinking it's gonna blow up in his face.
That. Wow. So I think it was great. They're both retired, right? Like, what else do you do?
He has living the life. He has a greenhouse. He has a walking stick that he named.
A walking stick.
But he's also like so OCD. Like if you watch the documentary, he cleans the kitchen, like every spot, every little crumb.
Oh my God.
And then his closet is so organized that it's like stressful. Are you super messy?
No.
So you do the dishes after you finish cooking, or you wait for someone to do the dishes the next day?
The latter.
Yeah.
When you take off your clothes when you come home, do you put them somewhere?
Yes.
Are there clothes on the ground or in the basket?
In the basket.
Charlie's picturing you naked.
So you take off your underpants.
Well, I'm not getting into this.
And now, Candace Cameron Bure reads the Bible religiously. Starring Full/Fuller House star Candace Cameron Bure.
Candace Cameron Bure at LAX. So she's just getting off a flight. I asked what she was reading on the flight. Her Bible. Is that the best thing to read on a plane? I imagine that's kind of hard.
I read on the plane.
Wow, that's kind of intense.
If I saw somebody reading the Bible on the plane, I'd just assume they have a fear of flying.
But Candace isn't scared. In fact, this is just her normal reading material for flights.
Every time?
Every time.
Do you flick through your favorite passage or just whatever?
No, I read through the Bible chronologically every year. I do it. So.
Oh, that's amazing.
And speaking of the Bible,
They're making a new movie that looks like a Disney movie about Mary and Joseph and the birth of Jesus, but they made it like a musical.
it's called Journey to Bethlehem, and it's already out.
Mary, you're getting married.
Starring Antonio Banderas and other people. And a donkey.
The donkey's like, she cheated on you.
It's not the son of God, it's the son of Peter.
Uh-oh, now he's angry. But a lot of people like when movies and people like Candace don't try to hide their religion.
The reason I like that musical, and the fact that Candace kind of wears it on her sleeve, when I was younger, this song came out called You Light Up My Life with Debbie Boone. And everybody thought this was about like this big romance.
But it was actually about God.
I wish I would have known it up front. Made a decision.
You can't trick Satan into suddenly singing that he loves God, all right?
Amen. Thanks, Candace.
Thank you so much, Candace.
Have a good one.
My dad's book at Barnes and Noble.
A lot of celebrity memoirs are out. Jada Pinkett, Britney Spears. But John Stamos has to hustle his books a different way. He got his son at Barnes and Noble, who was walking around. He noticed that Britney Spears has her own table, and Elon Musk has his own table of just all their books. And so he decided to take a table of his own, get his dad's book, if you would have told me, and lay them out on their own Barnes and Noble table.
I sneak this way as a friend so my dad can access it.
When I wrote my book, I did the same thing. They put it in the back by the bathroom, and I took them all and I made a little display. It was called the People's Court Guide on How to Tell It to the Judge. Oh, just happened to have a copy.
Wow.
Wait, Harvey, you wrote this yourself? You didn't have an assistant or anything?
I wrote every word myself.
What poor editor had to go through fixing your spelling mistakes? What a nightmare.
It's in the top 3 million books on Amazon right now.
You know what? How dare you, sir? Your book is only 224 pages long, and you were dissing Britney on how short her book was.
Yeah, but that's her entire life. This is him talking about the People's Court for 224 pages.
All right, Thanksgiving, one of the best times of the year for some dad jokes.
The boy who plays Spider-Man is my eldest son. And what that means is that I genuinely don't need to be here.
Ooh, even better, it's Spider Dad jokes.
Tom Holland's dad, Dominic Holland, he's a stand-up comic.
I didn't know that.
And he's pretty friggin' good. And all his jokes are about being Tom Holland's dad.
And Tom, as you may know, has 3 brothers.
How does that affect your other boy? That's the question I'm always asked. How does that affect your other boy? And the answer to that is what other boys?
That's funny.
Folks, I know you're not supposed to have a favourite child, but I think you make an exception when one of them is Spider-Man.
First joke was okay, the second one was hurtful.
I feel like if you were a parent, it would be so hard to accept money from your rich kid. Like, wouldn't that be strange?
Yeah, something to think about while you're selling to Bora Bora.
Because you're the one that's supposed to be like the supporter.
Oh, hell no.
Jacob, like when you go home to see your parents, you're like getting their toilet paper, you're taking snacks, you're taking things home.
Are you still taking toilet paper from your parents' house?
Why wouldn't I? If they have
Wait, you still take TP?
What?
You can't say anything. You take tampons for Mary from the girls' bathroom. So you can't even talk.
At least I'm not taking sugar packets from my bridal shower or whatever.
Only a few sugar packets.
What the hell is going on here?
It's called petty larceny. Anybody else want to rat someone out, or are we all done here? Funny stuff, Spider Dad. Happy holidays.
Jonathan Bennett is answering a classic debacle that many couples deal with. If you're flying and only one of you gets upgraded, do you take it and split it, or refuse it and sit together?
That's a really good question.
So he's sitting on the plane as he ponders this question. Then it pans to his partner, and he's like, goodbye.
Bye.
and I guess he's sitting in first class, and he kicks his partner to the back.
He goes, have fun in peasant.
Have fun in peasant.
And honestly, that's the right move. You take the upgrade.
You take the upgrade.
See, but like I think like when I be chivalrous and give it to my wife, but I need the legroom more than she does.
You take it before they say they want it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mine.
But unfortunately, a husband has to offer it to his wife. Like that's just like we gotta always offer the nice things in life to our wife.
Well, there are options.
Right. I don't know.
I'll take Coach.
Yeah.
Bye. Have fun in peasant.
Coming up.
So Bobby Flay, he was on Kate Mackz show.
We're at just about 3 miles. How are you feeling?
Feeling good. It's called the Running Interview Show. So what she does is she gets celebrities.
I bet they run as they talk.
Yeah.
Plus,
we got Tasha Arnold at LAX.
Love her. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
We talked to her about Kim Kardashian's Skims coming out with the nipple bra, right? And we say, what do you think? Are you excited?
Are you excited?
Well, here's how you know she's excited.
coming up.
We got Teresa Caputo out in New York City. She's a medium. She has a new show coming out. We say, it's gonna be more about your normal life. And she goes,
I am normal. I just talk to dead people. That's a...
Be right back.
Hey everybody, it's Bobby Flay running down the West Side Highway. My girl Kate.
All right! It's celebrity chef and very fit Bobby Flay on the running interview show with Kate Mackz. And you'll never guess what they do.
I bet they run as they talk.
Okay, looks like you will guess. But damn, this must be hard, isn't it, Bobby?
I've been running my whole life. I've run 4 marathons, 3 New York City, 1 London.
Impressive! He can cook and run.
Gordon Ramsay's another one. He's a big triathlete. These chefs can do this kind of thing. Otherwise, you get fat.
Better lace up those sneakers, doughboy. But Bobby's doing great.
We're at just about 3 miles. How are you feeling?
Feeling good.
She's in good shape.
It so limits who you can interview because somebody who's not in particularly good shape, they can't really do an interview.
It is interesting that she's able to run like 3 miles and Mel ran like, what, a block?
Yes, unfortunately, our camera woman didn't have quite the stamina when A$AP Rocky invited her on a jog with him.
Come on, you gotta keep up.
Where are we going?
You all right?
No.
She threw up after.
You threw up?
Do you know how hard? That was a 3-minute run I did.
3 minutes?
Maybe next time you just trail behind on a scooter. Have a good run, Bobby!
So one of the things I'm kind of known for is sometimes not paying the closest attention to detail.
If you need a Kleenex, call Cameron Mathison from All My Children because he aimed to buy just a few boxes, 10 boxes of tissues from Amazon.
What I didn't realize was that it was boxes of 36.
He got like 200 boxes of Kleenex.
Yes, he's got 10, he wanted 10 little boxes, he got 10 big boxes.
Wouldn't you know from the price? There would have to be a substantial difference.
Jacob's right. Yeah,
yes,
Jacob's totally right.
He talks about that though.
How I didn't notice that I was spending close to $1,000 on Kleenex, but like I said, I don't always pay the closest attention to things, so.
It's not a problem because you always need Kleenex.
300 boxes of Kleenex.
Oh, I'll put a dent in 300.
What are you doing?
Blowing my nose a lot.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, God.
Do not.
Right.
That's actually grosser than what he's actually doing with it.
Have you seen this guy?
Look at that. That's otherworldly.
Like, you must be working out 3 hours a day.
Oh, it's just unbelievable.
Devin's like, this guy.
Look at him in Greece.
Does anybody need any Kleenex?
And now, how to travel during the holidays in style, starring Tasha Arnold's pet dogs.
This is fire. What's the baby's name?
Sheena and Chewy.
And thanks to Tasha, they are living the jet-setter life, getting chauffeured around inside a plastic gumball machine suitcase thingy. Which begs the question...
Are they suffocating?
We're sure they're fine. No! Where do you get one of those?
Hey, where do you get this at, though?
I got it from Amazon.
Bezos, you've done it again!
And they're also in diapers.
I feel like we should normalize diapers.
I'm revisiting the proposition.
Yeah, that train's coming whether you like it or not. As for Tasha,
we talked to her about Kim Kardashian's Skims coming out with the nipple bra, right? And we say, what do you think? Are you excited?
Are you excited?
Well, here's how you know she's excited.
Would you rock these?
I'm itty bitty now, so I don't.
Sounds like Tashina wants to nip the fake nip in the bud.
I'm gonna stick with the flat chested look.
Yes, the only puppies she's putting on display are these two cuties. Great to see you, Tashina.
That may be the cutest thing we've ever seen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Miss Caputo, how's it going today?
I'm fantastic. We got Teresa Caputo out in New York City.
Oh, I love her.
She's the greatest. She has a new show coming out.
So I have a new show coming out on Lifetime called Teresa Caputo Raising Spirits. It's going to start to air in January.
It's going to like follow her life a little bit more, so it's going to be more like reality based, where it like shows her like as a mom, as a grandmother.
Well, I'm traveling all over the country doing live shows. Just came back from the UK, so the show is also following me through that. So you get to see what it's kind of like, life on the road.
We say it's going to be more about your normal life, and she goes,
I am normal. I just talk to dead people. That's
and she says she's not changing her hair. It's going to stay like that.
When I stop talking to dead people is when I'll change my hair, and that'll be never.
It's her signature.
That hair is something.
But she's nice. I'm excited for the show. It looks really good. She's also traveling through London and Europe and reading people.
Does she take Spirit Airlines there? They should sponsor the show. They should sponsor the show.
God bless.
Coming up.
Slim Jimmy from Ray Shremmerd. At the start of the year, he said for 2023, he's giving up video games.
Have you succeeded? As soon as I finished completing all the work that I needed to complete for 2024, I had time to relax. Probably like August, September, I hop back on the game.
Oh, that's a good run.
With the end of the year coming fast, it's time to play. Did Ray Shremmerd Slim Jimmy keep his 2023 New Year's resolution? It's a very specific game. Now let's play!
What's good, my guy?
What it do, man?
Slim Jimmy at LAX from Ray Shremmerd.
Ooh!
At the start of the year, he said for 2023, he's giving up video games.
And he made it Instagram official! So, what's Jimmy doing with his life these days? Did he keep that resolution?
Have you succeeded? As soon as I finished completing all the work that I needed to complete for 2024, which is coming up real soon, you know what I'm saying? I had to relax. I had time to relax. Probably like August, September, I hop back on the game.
Bozo, no.
Oh, that's a good run.
Is he playing as much?
No.
I feel like I broke the addiction.
How interesting.
He says now he can go and play for an hour or two and then get up and do something else.
I fill my day up with so many hobbies, activities. I just don't have time to just sit down and do this all day.
Good for you, man. But why can't video games be your hobby? If only we had a cranky old man trapped in a cranky young man's body to educate us.
It's the biggest waste of time. I've lived this life before, and I'm a better man because I got out of it.
You were addicted to video games?
Well, I used to be heavy in the game, but then I woke up and I said I gotta do something with my life.
What did you do with your life?
The same thing you did, man. So, thanks, Jimmy. Now, what about next year's resolutions?
I don't need a new year to start a resolution. Just when I see something that I don't like within myself, my resolution starts there.
Damn, Slim Jimmy just leveled up in life. Game over.
Coming up.
Chuck Liddell, he's wearing a shirt that says Dad Bod in like bold. So I just asked him, you got a dad bod?
Gets there sometimes.
Six packs are played out right now.
Six packs are never played out.
Chuck Liddell at LAX. Oh, wow. He's with a lovely lady, and he's wearing a shirt that says Dad Bod in like bold. So I just asked him about it. You got a dad bod?
Gets there sometimes.
I say, well, what's better, having a six-pack or having a dad bod?
Look, a six-pack is hard for me. My body type, I mean, I gotta be probably about 5-6% body fat to get down there.
A study came out recently that women prefer men with a dad bod over a six-pack.
I'm not sure that's true, but I'll take it.
So the woman he's with, I'm not sure if it's his girlfriend or wife. I'm not sure.
Asked her.
I said, what do you prefer then?
Could I ask you, do you prefer him with a six-pack or a dad bod?
I prefer him any way he comes.
Oh, that's cute.
But what does a dad bod even mean? I feel like there's a lot of interpretation for what a dad bod means.
It means you're relatively in shape, but you got a little pouch. You got a little punch, a little soft.
Well, dad pods are fun in the wintertime because you can like snuggle up and
No, get a blanket.
No.
Hey, thank you guys. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye.